What I'm about to show you will help you save thousands of dollars while selling your home and avoid some of the biggest mistakes that can turn your sale into a total nightmare. Hey everyone, if you're new here, my name is Krishnaz and I'm a realtor right here in Toronto. If you'd like to chat more in detail, you can book a free call with me at the link below. Welcome back to Property Ladder, where I break down everything you need to know about buying, selling, and investing in real estate. Today, we're talking about some critical mistakes that first-time sellers often make. These can cost you money, time, even opportunities. Here are some valuable tips to help you steer clear of these road bumps so you can sell your property with ease and confidence. Okay, number one, overpricing your home and unrealistic expectations. This is probably one of the biggest mistakes sellers make. Let's be real, everyone thinks their home is worth top dollar. It's normal, we're all sentimental and biased about our homes. But here's the truth, pricing your home too high can scare off potential buyers right from the start. Buyers today are more educated than ever. They've done their research, they know the market, they know what homes in your neighborhood are selling for, and they'll compare your home against others. If your home is overpriced, they won't even bother to come and see it. You might think that starting high leaves room for negotiation, but in reality, an overpriced property just sits on the market gathering dust. And the longer it sits, the less desirable it appears, making buyers wonder what's wrong with it. So pricing realistically and competitively from the start is key. It's not just about getting people in the door. It's about generating that interest and then translating that to offers from the right buyer pool, which can ultimately get you the best price for your home. Second, we have ignoring the market conditions. Another big mistake is ignoring what the market is actually doing. You have to factor in certain metrics that will help you as a seller determine the right price for your home. Now, of course, this is where your realtor steps in, but it's important for you to ensure that they're taking these numbers into consideration and that you trust their expertise. So first off, we have list versus sale price. This indicates whether homes are selling above, below, or right at the listing price. It shows the pricing trends in your area, and knowing this marker helps you set a realistic price. Next, we have months of inventory. This is a crucial metric as it shows how many homes are on the market versus how quickly they're selling. It tells you if it's a buyer's market, seller's market, or a balanced market. Low inventory market means buyers are heavily competing with properties that are getting scooped up very quickly. A high inventory market, on the other hand, means more competition for you as a seller. Typically, up to 3 months of inventory is a seller's market. Lower than that is an insanely hot seller's market where places sell before buyers even get a chance to get a showing in. 3 to 5 months is a balanced market, and 6 months or more of inventory is a firm buyer's market. Pricing your property on a whim without considering what type of market you're in will break your sale. Finally, we have average days on market. If homes are selling within, say, 20 days and yours is sitting there at well over a month, it's a sure sign that you may need to reevaluate your pricing or just adjust your presentation. When buyers see a property that's been sitting for too long, the first thing they wonder is what's wrong with it. So understanding these numbers can help you set realistic expectations and adapt your strategy, particularly during the first week on the market when interest is at its highest and you can capitalize on the momentum. Number 3 is failing to stage the property. Staging isn't just about making your home look pretty. It's about helping buyers visualize themselves living there. A staged home in Toronto can sell for around 6% more than an unstaged one. That's no small change. Now, it doesn't always have to be a full-on magazine-style staging either. Sometimes just a few good pieces of statement furniture, decluttering, and adding in tasteful decor can make a huge difference. Many agents, including myself, offer staging services as part of the listing process, or I can advise you on what's worth doing yourself. Staging, in my opinion, is super important and can absolutely transform your home into a space that buyers can't resist, potentially adding thousands to your bottom line. It's one of those things that will pay off big time. Number 4, not depersonalizing your home. Staging often includes removing personal items, but if you decide not to stage and continue living in your home while selling, depersonalizing your home is a must. Take down those family photos, your kids' artwork on the fridge, anything that makes the home feel like it belongs to you. You basically want buyers to feel like they're stepping into their future home, and your personal stuff can sometimes get in the way of that. Remember, it's not about you anymore, it's about the buyers. Number 5 is not doing proper pre-listing preparation. This one is more important than you may think. Pre-listing prep goes beyond just cleaning and decluttering. One such way is by getting a pre-listing home inspection, which can identify any potential issues that you can fix before listing to avoid becoming bigger problems. This not only helps eliminate the inspection condition from the offer, but it also builds trust with potential buyers by having a home inspection report handy and available for them to review. I know it may sound like you're pointing out the problems, but if you don't, a buyer will usually get their own inspection done in any case. And trust me, buyers will find every little thing during their inspection and likely ask you to take care of it. Addressing small issues before listing gives you control over the expenses and can save you from losing more money during negotiations. Now, if you're selling a condo, having a status certificate ready for buyers to review can also speed things up. The goal is to be over-prepared and remove any roadblocks before they even become an issue. Number 6 is being present during showings. Now, sellers, you may not like what I'm going to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. You sticking around during showings, whatever the reason may be, makes buyers feel uncomfortable. Look, I get it. It's nerve-wracking to let strangers walk through your home. But you being around makes them feel awkward, and it doesn't make them want to stay long enough to truly consider the space. People want to take their time, explore, and imagine themselves in the home without feeling like they're being watched. Now, if you're worried about security, I completely get it and recommend installing cameras so you can keep an eye on them, keep an eye on things without being intrusive. This way, it's a win-win. Buyers get to explore freely and you get your peace of mind. Number 7 is not being showing ready. This might sound simple, but you'd be surprised how many sellers skip this step. A home needs to be showing ready at all times. You may think the home is staged and now my work is done, but it doesn't end there. Buyers might request to see your home at short notice, and you don't want to be caught with dishes in the sink or a pile of laundry on the floor. No buyer wants to walk into a home with the blinds closed, trash bins overflowing, and definitely no funky smells. They easily notice these things, and it can almost negate the beautiful staging if you're overlooking these details. Accessibility is equally important, so try to accommodate as many showing requests as possible, especially during the first 2 weeks. It might be a little inconvenient, but trust me, it's a really small price to pay for a quicker sale. Last on the list is hiring a yes realtor. You don't want a realtor who just nods and agrees with everything you say. You want someone who'll give you honest feedback even when it's tough to hear. A strong realtor will bring their expertise to the table, advise you on pricing, marketing, negotiating strategies, and most importantly, fight for your best interests. In a market as dynamic as Toronto's, you need someone who knows when to push and when to hold back. An agent who isn't afraid to tell you the hard truths will ultimately help you get the best deal for your home. What you want is a partner, not just a cheerleader. So there you have it, 8 mistakes you definitely want to avoid when selling your home. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel so you can continue to watch videos just like this. And remember, if you'd like to chat more about selling your home, if you're thinking about it or just have questions, you can book a free call with me at the Calendly link below. Thanks again for watching Property Ladder, and I'll see you guys in the next one.